Shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, Yahweh Shem Yashah, Bashem Rakakadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles and the men in the truth on down regarding this truth and knowledge. And the Wadi Yahweh Shem Yashah for putting the spirit of the elders and apostles and the men in the truth on down regarding this truth and knowledge so we can know this truth and knowledge. Call holy Yahweh Shem Yashah, Bashem Rakakadash. Give all praise to Yahweh Shem Yashah, Bashem Rakakadash. Relates to various news reports. This relates to here. House January 6th committee approves criminal referrals against Donald Trump as MSNBC report. January 6th committee votes anonymously to refer Donald Trump to the Justice Department to face criminal charges for obstruction of official proceedings, conspiracy to defraud the U.S., conspiracy to make a false statement, inciting or assisting in insurrection. Insurrection is a false violent uprising, man. House January 6th committee approves the criminal referrals against Donald Trump. Obstruction of official proceeding, conspiracy to defraud the United States, conspiracy to make false statements, incite, assist, or aid, or comfort, and insurrection, man. So they put the referrals in pretty much the paperwork to the Department of Justice to see how further they can take it relating to regarding criminal matters, man, against Trump, which, you know, could possibly affect his 224 run, man. This is NSNBC. Let me get a scripture real quick. Both 8:17 and 12 and 2. Luke 8 and 17. For nothing is secret that shall not be made manifest, neither anything hid that shall not be known and come abroad. So anything secret and hid is going to be made known. It's going to be made manifest and made known, man. So eventually it's going to come out, man. Take heed, therefore, how ye hear. For whosoever have, to him shall be given. And whosoever have not, for him shall be taken, even that which he seemeth to have. Then, number 19. Then came to him his mother and his brethren, and could not come at him for the press. Point is, man, the things that are secret and made hidden or be made known, man. They're going to be made known. So, you know, all these things, all this dirt and all this political, you know, red tape and you know, stuff is hidden is going to be made known, man. Politicians, they all dirty, man. You know, they all have secret dirt in their closets, man. Number 18, take heed, for therefore ye hear, for whosoever have, to him shall be given. So it's going to be given to him. And whosoever have not, from him may be taken. So, one who has, it could be even given or taken, man. So, let me get the scripture of Ecclesiastes 11 and 14 real quick. The Lord can give if he can take it, man. Ecclesiastes or Sirach, or Ecclesiasticus. We get Sirach real quick. 11 and 14. This is Ecclesiasticus or Sirach, 11 and 14. Prosperity and adversity, life and death, poverty and riches come of the Lord. So all these are either prosperity, when you prosper, adversity, when you go through opposition, life and death, poverty, when you poor or rich, all come from the Lord, man. Wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of the law are of the Lord. Love and the way of good works are from him. So all these things are from the Lord, man. Prosperity, adversity, life and death, poverty, riches, the knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. You know, all these things, all these good works come from Yahweh Hashem Yoshua, man. So poverty, riches, prosperity all come from the Lord. It can be either given to you. It can be given, and Lord can give it to you. He also can take it from you as well, man. That was some glass that fell from the building. That sound. Luke 12 and 2. For there is nothing covered that shall not be revealed. So that covering cast is going to eventually be lifted off and be revealed, man. Neither hid that shall not be made known. Shall not be made known. So things that's hid, covered, in secret, it's going to be made known, man. All the dirt, all the things that were hidden relating to certain matters are being made manifest, being made known, man. What hides in the dark, we'll say in the world, what hides in the dark eventually comes to light, man. Next one talks about 19 states hold off relating to the Title 42. The Title 42 pretty much allows them to, seek asylum, where they can seek asylum. So let me see. CNN report, various MSNBC, CNN. Let me see. Supreme Court is ordering a temporary stay of the Title 42, Trump era policy, because that was set to expire this Wednesday, the 21st, bro. So they did order a temporary stay regarding that. The really emergency appeal relating to the Supreme Court. The Supreme Court is ordering a temporary stay of the Title 42 Trump era policy. At the southern border that allow the government to expel migrants and deny asylum during the pandemic. That's what so they did a temporary emergency appeal and pretty much a delay or temporary rescind regarding that. ABC report talks about that 19 states.
When football is on, happy hour's on.
I'm not going to play the videos. A group of 19 Republican-led states on Monday asked the Supreme Court to stop the immigration restriction Title 42 from ending this week. So they just delayed it, because it's going to end, like I was saying, on Wednesday. Because you have a flood of migrants, they coming in before the expiration date, you know what I mean? Or it expires, before it expires. That's why you're seeing the flood of migrants coming here, man. Trying to seek asylum, for, try to get in here before that thing expires, man. Scripture talks about Jeremiah 50 and Jeremiah 50 and let me get it. Jeremiah 50 and 31. Or 50 and 33, Shalom. Thus saith the Lord of hosts, which is the army, the children of Israel and the children of Judah, northern and southern tribe, Israel, northern tribe, Judah, the southern tribe, were oppressed together, and all that took them captives held them fast. They refused to let them go. So they refused to let them go. They in captivity, man. They under the curses. They in captivity, man. And the northern and southern tribe will be mostly in the land of Ashtareth, which means the land of the north. That will be here in America, man. So majority will be here. That's what they're talking about. Both the northern and southern tribe, they being in the same place together, man. Captivity together. You see in the influx of the exodus of people in mostly the South American countries coming up. Mexico, from the South Americas to Mexico to the United States, man. Flooding the borders in Texas and different places, man. See? So that's when you're seeing that big exodus come up. Read 34. Their Redeemer is strong, the Lord of hosts, which is his name, which is the armies, and he shall thoroughly plead their cause, that he may give rest to the land and to rest to the land and disquiet the inhabitants of Babylon. So ultimately, the Lord is going to be the Redeemer through his son Yahweh Shai to redeem his people back, man. Continue. There's different things related to the news. Let's see here, this one I'm talking about Peruvian government say most foreign tourists evacuated. Americans evacuated from Peru and violence. So you have all kinds of stuff happening all over the world, man. Protest, major weather storms, Arctic blast, cold weather, coming in through this week, even down here in the south, like up down here in Florida. There'll be some, weather changes, different fluctuation of the weather, and pretty much a cold front hitting all across the country, man. From the east, from the mid, from the south, out west. Isaiah 29, 5? 6. Let's see, 29 and 6. Isaiah 29 and 6 relating to weathers. Thou shalt be visited of the Lord of hosts, which is an army, with thunder, with earthquakes, earthquakes all over the world. Great noise, with storms. You're seeing a lot of storms, tornadoes to winter storms, and different types of different types of storms. Tempest, flames of the devouring fires, storms, winter storms, tornadoes, all types of calamities that the Lord is using, man, pretty much to judge the earth, man. For the Lord is beginning to what? Judge the world which He has made, man. So that's 2nd Ezra 9 and 2, man. The Lord is judging the world, man. He's visited, man. Let's get 2nd Ezra 9. There's all these things that's happening across the world. The Lord is beginning to visit the world, man. We're in the time of the season of prophecy, man. 2nd Ezra 9. And he answered me then and said, measure thou time diligently in itself. How you measure using the scriptures and correlating what's going on in society, man. And when thou seest the parts of the signs past, which I had told thee before, because they are prophesied that certain things would happen, man. Certain things would happen in the times to come, man, which are now, man. Spoken before, man. Number 2, then shalt thou understand that is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which He has made. So we're in that time where the Lord is beginning to visit the world He's made. Psalms 9 and 16. The Lord is known by the judgment He executes, man. And the wicked are caught in their own snares. Higgaion. Paraphrasing. So the Lord is He's known by the judgment He executes, man. So I'll get the scripture, but paraphrasing it. So He's known by His diversity of judgments, man. And that's why you're seeing different things happening on the earth, man. Therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world. So you've seen uproars in various countries all over the world, from Iran, Sudan, Israel, France, Spain, Greece, New Zealand, Australia, and various other countries here in the United States. So you see an uproars of the people, man. And therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world. And uproars goes to commotions, disturbances. That's what that goes to. Number 4. Then shall thou well understand that the Most High spake of those things from the days that were from the beginning, that were before thee, even from the beginning. So through the prophets, these are spoken, man. Of what? War, pestilence, and plagues, man, related to Jeremiah 28 and 8. Against great kingdoms, nations, of war, pestilence, and plagues. Paraphrasing Jeremiah 28 and 8. So the things the prophets spoke were regarding, the things that's going to happen in the future, man. Spoken thousands of years ago, man. Number 5. For like as all that is made in the world have a beginning, which is the Alpha. Alpha is the beginning, and the end, which is the Omega, is manifest, man. The manifest, which is being made known, man. So, the end is being made known, man. Even so, the times also the highest had plain beginnings and wonders and powerful works and ending and effects and signs. So you're seeing the powerful works of Yahweh Bashem Yeshua, the effects and the signs which relates to the tokens, the warnings. Luke 21:11 talks about fearful sights are from the heavens, man. Fearful sights, signs from the heavens, man. So these are parts of the things that the Lord is sending before He sends His only begotten Son, man. These are the precursors of the things that happen, man. That's going to happen. Psalms 9 and 16. Psalms 9 and 16. The Lord is known by the judgment which He executes. So He's known by what? The diversity of the judgment He executes. And the wicked snared in the works of His own hands. Higion Salah. So He's known by what? The judgment He executes, man. Psalm 7 and 11. The Lord is angry at the wicked every day. Let's get it. God judgeth the righteous, and God is angry at the wicked every day. So He's angry at the wicked. And what He's doing, He's executing judgment upon the wicked, because the wicked are the ones in the position of power on earth, man. Job 9 and 24, what? The earth has been given to the hands of the wicked. They cover the face of the judges, which are the Israelites. If it's not He, then who is? So if it's not Him, then who else is doing it, man? The ones who's in power, that's who's doing it. Go to, let me see what other reports. This is just a few things. Let me see. Yeah, January 6th talks about the blueprint relating to the referrals relating to Trump, Supreme Court, delays relating to the 42 I was talking about, Title 42. 42 is mostly for, let me see. You got Title 42 and you got the Title 8. Title 8 is for mostly families. I think 42 is for singles. I was reading a report. Single people, and the 8 is for families, I believe. Let me see. So they put a temporary, stop on that. Let me see what we got here. There's various type of articles. Days here. Let me see. Dozens hurt in a turbulent Hawaiian flight. Flight Phoenix to Hawaii carry many people traveling from the holidays encounter severe turbulence shortly before landing, sending some unrestrained people and objects flying about the cabinet seriously, injuring 11 officials and passengers said, and all 36 people received medical treatments following Sunday's turbulence. Hawaiian Airlines flight for bumps, bruises, cuts, nausea, said Jim Ireland, director of the Honolulu Emergency Medical Service. 20 people were taken to the hospital, including 11 in serious condition. It's today's report. So, that was, what is that? That's CBS 8 San Diego. Let me see that.
A recent study by the National Transportation Safety Board found that more than 1/3 of all large carrier accidents in the U.S. involving a serious injury is caused by turbulence. A little unnerving for many of the passengers who will be flying in the air this week.
Ladies and gentlemen, attention all board. Do we have any trains with medical personnel?
Dozens of passengers are recovering after being thrown around during a severe turbulent flight from Phoenix to Honolulu on Sunday.
My life flashed before my eyes. I was scared.
The plane shook and then it went into a sudden drop.
Kaylee Reyes says her mom just returned from the restroom when the turbulence hit.
She hit the ceiling and she hit the floor.
Paramedics treated 36 people who were injured on the flight. They range from 14 months old to adults, 11 of them in serious condition and some with head injuries. One passenger tweeted about it being the scariest flight and recovering from a hip injury. Hawaiian Airlines says that the seatbelt sign was on.
There was no warning of this particular patch of air at that altitude was in any way dangerous. It caught everybody by surprise.
Local aviation expert Kevin Carpe gives us some insight into what they may have experienced, a phenomenon called clear air turbulence.
It's unbeknownst, it comes out of nowhere, and it's just an airflow. It's part of the atmospheric phenomena that goes on above the earth, and it affects a lot of different aircraft at all altitudes.
The National Transportation Safety Board says it's investigating. In that same tweet thread, it posted its office study on turbulent-related injuries in Part 121 air carrier operations, better known as barge-related deaths. In 2009 and 2018, 38% of accidents were caused by turbulence, and all were serious injuries. The board made 18 recommendations asking the FAA, National Weather Service, and airline industry associations to take steps to reduce turbulent-related injuries.
They really highly regard pilot reports. Increased pilot reporting of weather phenomena is also stressed.
Carpe recommends with many passengers flying this week for the holidays to always wear a seatbelt.
And it's just going to be prudent for the airlines to keep reminding people to keep the seatbelt on.
I'm Abby Elford, CBS Safety.
That was CBS News. We'll look up the word turbulent real quick. Because we in turbulent times, man, relating to spiritually, man.
Turbulence.
A violent or unsteady movement of air or water or some other fluid. Conflict, confusion, turmoil, instability, conflict, upheaval, tumult. Let's get some words. A violent or sudden change or disruption to something, man. And that's what you see. And the Lord is making that silent change and disruption to something. What? In society, man. Related to judgment, man. Instability, man. A lack of stability. State of being unstable, man. So, the Lord is known by what? The judgment he executes, man. So he's known by the diversity of the judgment, man. Causing the instability, causing the conflict, causing the turmoil, causing the upheavalness, man. Turmoil. a state of great disturbance, confusion, uncertainty, man. So confusion, disturbance, uncertainty, but certainty what's relating to future, but uncertainty as far as what people really what's going, what people can really fathom or understand as far as the world, man, especially regarding what's going on. So let me see what we got. What is turbulence? The definition of turbulence is fairly straightforward: chaotic, capricious eddies of airs are disturbed for a calmer state by various forces, man. So pretty much airflow, unstable airflow. When you're in turbulence, you get that shakiness on a plane. You get that that drop up and down. That's what that turbulence is, man. It's like up and down in your stomach when you go up and down. Read that again. What is the disturbance? What is turbulence? The definition of turbulence is fairly straightforward: chaotic, capricious eddies or air disturbed by a calmer state or by various forces. If you ever watch a placid thread of a rising smoke break up into ever more disorganized swirls, you witness turbulence, man. So that's a little bit of that, man. This is just a few scriptures relating to that. I hope it helps in some way. So we very turbulent times, man. Unstable, unsteady times, man. 2 Ezra 9:3. The Lord is beginning to what? Visit the world which He has made, man. So 2 Timothy 3:1. And know this, that in the last days perilous times shall come. Perilous, bad, and evil times, man. And that's what the times we're in, man. So this is something short relating to a few articles, news. I hope it helps in some way. I want to give all praise, Yahweh Shem, Yahweh Shem, Rakakadash, Zayah, Wolf, Shalom. Thanks.